So I just got done recording the footage for this video, and imagine my face when I see Hoodlum Callum releasing a video with the same premise. Hopefully, or luckily, I'm planning to do this a little differently compared to his. At least hopefully it's different enough so I don't seem like a copycat, but I promise you I've scripted this before I've seen his video. But major respect to the guy. I really like his content. I've watched him for a long time, and great minds think alike. Let's get on with the video. Yo, what's up guys? It's Razor Claws here, and today I'll be doing what's called a challenge run. And the challenge run is probably something most of you are familiar with, because a lot of people have been doing them. They are really popular right now, so I thought, why not do my own rendition of it? So I'll be playing through this run of Pokemon Emerald with just my starter, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Some few rules to the challenge: I am only allowed to use my starter, and no items in battle. Held items are allowed, and yeah, so let's just get right into it. So first off, we're gonna be getting our starter here, and there's this long cutscene here, which is really annoying, but there are 3 starters. I never played this game, so I don't know. But the green thing is the grass starter probably, so I'm just gonna pick the green thing. It kind of looks cool, like the green grass serpent. I'm not sure they've ever done that in Pokemon in later gens, but I've never played this early gen, so I don't really know, because Gen 6 is just the best generation in general, so these previous ones can't top that in any way. But here you can see we defeat the Zigzagoon and then move on with the game to Professor Birch's lab to actually receive the starter and make way for the journey ahead. So now it's time for our first proper battle of the challenge. It's our first rival battle. I was pretty nervous getting into this, so I grinded for a bit, but it was still pretty challenging even though I grinded for a long time. But we managed to defeat it. I just put the last attempt that when I actually made it, just didn't want to show you all the failed attempts before this. But yeah. So next up was our first gym battle of the challenge. Nothing interesting happened in the between, so I just cut all of that. But yeah, we had a type advantage on this gym because of grass type, obviously being strong against rock types. Because when you put a leaf over a rock, what's the rock gonna do? But well, you can see my last attempt. I was thinking of grinding a bit more, but I just figured a cool strategy which would let me get through this battle surprisingly well. I never thought I had this much knowledge on Pokemon, but we managed to get through it and win our very first gym battle. And next up we had to battle this weird blue guy. I don't know, looks kind of like a sailor. Stole someone's Pokemon, I assume, but he wasn't much of a problem after we got our first gym badge. And next up we went to Dewford to talk to this weird rock guy, whose father told me to deliver a letter to his son, which is kind of weird in my opinion, but I guess these things happen. Then he gives me some random item, don't know really what those do, but then we were off to challenge the second gym of the game. So we finally reach Brawley and challenge him to a gym battle, but after the first gym he was really a pushover because of all the levels we gained in between. And then someone told me to go check this museum out, and well, I guess I did. I don't know what all these sailor guys are doing there again. And then it was time for what people say is the hardest rival battle in all of the games, against your rival here under the bridge. But I really didn't find it that difficult. Maybe I over-leveled a bit or something, but kind of weird how people say it's the hardest one. I didn't seem to have a problem with it, but I guess we will move on. So then we went to Morville and found this weird little kid called Wally there. I don't know, he wanted to challenge me to a battle, but it really didn't seem like a problem either. He only had one Pokemon. But then after this I went to challenge the gym because he was just in front of it. But that was also easy, that was that easy that I didn't even bother to record it. So we will move on to the next one. So up next we had to go to Lv.100 to challenge the gym leader Flannery for the heat badge, and obviously because of the type matchups we had a bit of a problem, but after all many failed attempts we finally did it, beat her, and we can finally move on with the game. On a side note here, after we went to Fall Arbor Town, I really have to appreciate the fact that they made this parkouring part of the game where you can jump over these ledges. It was really cool addition in my opinion. Then in Meteor Falls we had to witness this weird gang fight, I guess, right before we go and challenge our father at the Petalburg City Gym, and I have to say he gave me a really tough time there. I did not expect to win it on my first time, but somehow I luckily did. Kind of a weird fact that I managed to do it on the first attempt, but I guess these things happen sometimes. I managed to even OHKO this lacking, which is quite impressive. But then we had to go on to the weather station and do this weird heist part of the game, and then challenge our rival again, and then I talked to the weird stone guy again, who taught me something about invisible Pokemon, but I don't believe in ghosts or whatever. And then we went on to beat the 6th gym leader, Winona. And then there's this weird subplot about some evil organization, but whatever. And I gotta say, the next gym was really easy. I had no trouble with it at all. Like, they just gave me the badge right away. And I guess after that embarrassing defeat, they just told me to go straight to the Pokemon League. So I guess it's time to challenge the league and get done with the final stretch of this game. And so I defeated Sydney, the first Elite Four member, surprisingly easily, without even grinding anymore by the end of stretch of this game. And then it was time for me to challenge the next one, but it was really easy, so I just kind of beat her immediately. Okay, I'm sorry. I just can't do this anymore. I know exactly what I've been doing the whole game. I know how to play Pokemon. I've been lying to you guys. I've been using cheats. I know I have a level 100 Rayquaza from the start of the game. I'm just pressured to make content. I'm not that good at challenge videos. I wanted to get on with the trend, but I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. Please forgive me. How can I make it up to you? Like, please, somehow let me make this up to you. And so, guys, we made it through the challenge, managed to defeat the Pokemon League with just my starter, and hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me in the comments what challenge to do next time, and I hope very much that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time, guys. And on a more serious note, guys, I'm so thankful for all of the support I've gotten, even the little amount that you guys have given me. For me, it's a huge amount. I never expected to get even that much to be even noticed by anyone. So I really appreciate that, and I hope you really liked this video that I put together. It wasn't easy for me to do as a first timer, but I really like how this has come up. But yeah, I guess I will see you next time on whatever I'll be doing. See ya!